Give me an absolute ripper of a game here. Can't wait to see what happens. And Alan, you're going to take us away now.
I'm going to start it off. I'm actually jogging on the spot here.
Boys, the benches for the Dragons are Nguyen, Clappers, Nguyen and Annabelle. Over to you, fellas.
Wilkin gets the tap down, picked up then by the player in Rowder. And umpire's found a free kick. It'll go back to Rowder in the centre ground, or to Jason Yap. No, it's going to be the green boots. It's going to be Pavesky. He's going to get the Dragons, drive them forward. They're kicking against the wind to left of your dial, goes up into the hot spot. Up the players go. Good attempt then by the Mount Waverley back line. Picked up in a huddle there. Players throw themselves in there, and that play was Jake Brown who threw himself in there. So the ball's in dispute. Half-forward flank for the Southern Dragons.
Umpire throws it out now. Wilkin up against Walls in the tap. Walls gets a tap down straight to the hands of Vung. Vung weaves his way in through a pack. Quick handball off is ineffective though. Works out well, comes down and saying his handball is good. Comes to Pazewski, his kick is smothered. Comes down, quick by Rueda. It's just through from behind though. And first score of the game goes to the Dragons, courtesy of Paul Rueda.
The first quarter of this game.
Thanks very much, JC. As Mount Waverley bring the ball back in, it'll be a long kick straight down the guts. In the corridor, up players go. Good, tempting mark, picked up by Yap, brushes his opponent out of the way, snapshot towards the hot spot. In front, Fung goes down to ground, picked up by the Mount Waverley player in Atwood, gets a quick hand pass there, intercepted by Kobayashi. Kobayashi's handball's into the 20 metres out towards goal, kicked off the ground by Mount Waverley back line. Oh, good mark, play on, says the umpire. Long kick towards the centre wing position, goes, Wynn takes it towards the Banjalone. Willard
going to throw the ball back in now for the side. Good big tap forward down there was by Chris Filer, and the ball goes over the badge line for another battery throw in.
As the umpire throws the ball up goes the ruckman in Laxton and gets the ball down. It's picked up by Chiev. Chiev drives there the back line. Good mark, free kick. The umpire's paid a mark, and that'll go to Peter Nguyen. Pushes back off the mark, wants to play on, got to move it quickly, does so, short passes to the wing, hugs the boundary, good strong hands, good mark by Lou. Lou pushes back off the mark, centre wing, far side, draw, shocking kick, smothered off the mark, picked up by Big Shorts, Kafiso, handballs over the top to Brown. Brown then drives it long, just to win. This might be a bit too much on that kick down. The umpire's going to have to be a free kick out in the full, and it'll go to Chiev, half-back flank for Southern Dragons.
And the roll.
As strong as that wind is, boys, it's blowing slightly into the left forward pocket, so over towards the beer tent down here at Jack Parker Oval.
Thanks very much, Rowan.
No, it's good.
The umpire's going to throw it in. They've overruled the boundary umpire. It'll be thrown in the half-forward flank. Up they go the ruckman. Laxton goes up, big body, punches it forward. Well rove then by his teammate in Barnaby. Umpire's found a free kick, thrown the ball, and it's going to be a free kick going to the Southern Dragons in the half-back flank. Play on quickly then by Doe. Doe then kicks the ball, intercepted then by Jeffries. Jeffries short pass, intercepted by Doe again. It's Doe versus Jeffries. Handball over the top to Rowder. Rowder's kick goes to the centre wing. Players go in the best position. Then was Brown who punched the ball forward. Rove then by Dwang. And picked up now by the player in Walls. Walls' kick goes to the high spot. Defence work there. Vung turns on the right foot. Snap towards goal. Looks good from there. He may have got the first goal before he does so. Great snapshot by Vung. Against the breeze, the Southern Dragons are 1-7. They got the first goal of the afternoon. Mount Waverley yet to score.
JC.
Danger signs early for the Waverley side that Vung got hold of it. Last week he couldn't get anywhere near it, and he's got his hands on the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, and he's looking very up and about, so could be a handful for the Mountain Lions up there.
Yeah, good sign.
He has so far. Over to you, Jason.
Good signs for Vung and the Dragons early. They are looking like they're on top a bit earlier on in this game. Umpire Rod Johnson will throw the ball back up at the centre of the ground. It will be Wilkin up against Walls. Ball goes up they go. Wilkin gets a tap down straight into the hands of Atwood. He couldn't keep control of it though. Comes back down to Dennis. Dennis is being tackled. Good work off the ball down there by the Dragons. Quick handball off to Kobayashi. He's tackled without no free kick paid down there. Ball's in dispute in the middle of the ground. Letting it go. No free kick's been paid. It's going to go to the Dragons. I think that player down there is Yap. And Jason have to take the ball as an half-back, looking for a bit of option up forward. Plays on now, takes on one, gets past him, quick handball off down to a teammate in Trang, not Trang, in John Doe. And Doe kicks it forward, looking for Tendulski. Good strong mark by Roman Tendulski. He's taking it a centre half forward now. And he's going to look for an option, or he's going to kick the goal. Got the bright yellow boots on today. Does Roman Zemlinski, very important player for the Dragons. Kicked 29 goals this year, and I wouldn't put it past him to kick this. You know, he's got a very strong very strong boot on him, and I think he can put this one through. And the Dragons are on top early as Zemlinski comes in now. Kick is on its way, being held up in the window, going to fall short, and there you go. Oh, no, Wooker goes up high. Couldn't quite take the mark. Comes down to Filer. His quick kick clears the back line and over the boundary line for it. Oh no, kept in play and safely taken at full back by Jacob Atwood.
Atwood switches play, comes over to the commentary side. Good kick towards half-back flank. Big shot, Scafisa, half-back flank. Big body, pushes back off the mark. Signalling his players to give him a lead. Does so, kicks towards centre-half forward. Nobody home. All Southern over the top of it. Picked up now by Doe. Doe handballs back to Sang. Sang to Kobayashi. Kobayashi, quick kick out to the fat side of the ground. Goes out there, picked up, good hands in by Leveski over the top. Play on, says the umpire. Switches play back to the centre. On his own is Router. Router takes a good strong mark, strong hands. Pushes back off the mark, gets it moving quickly, shocking kick. Oh, found his teammate. I reckon that was planned, and that's going to Suwon. Suwon kicks towards the empty goal square, right towards the breeze. Mount Waverley yet to score.
And it's going to be Atwood to bring it in now. Kicks it long, looking for Matt Jeffries. He takes a strong overhead mark in the left half-back flank for the Landlines. They need to move the ball on quickly. They do have the wind in this first quarter. Long kick up the ground, looking for his brother. Oh, good. Oh, no mark paid to Chris Jeffries. Ball comes down the ground, gets a quick handball off now. Jeffries again, slung off it without the ball. No free kick paid. Comes down to Yap. Yap now juggles it. Couldn't keep possession. Back down to Chris Jeffries. Quick handball across the top to Keaton Tribe. He couldn't get a clear position, and he's pinged for hold the ball. Free kick to the Dragons, and I believe it's going to go to Andrew Doe at centre half back for the Dragons.
Andrew Doe quickly plays on, short pass over the head of his teammate in Liao. Goes to ground. Liao paddles it up, handballs it to his teammate Annabelle. Ball's in dispute, centering. Quick hands out to Dennis. Dennis left foot kick towards centre half forward to the big field. Marked by Goff in the goal spot, about 25 metres out, directly in front.
Kiev to kick it long up the middle of the ground, looking for Annabelle. Doe's ball by his own teammate. Ball comes back down to Chris Jeffries. Quick handball off to his teammate down there in Dennis. He couldn't quite take a hold of it. Comes down to Jared Wilkins. Jared Wilkins kicks for goal, and he's kicked it. Jared Wilkins, he's put it through for the Landlines. Quick 7-point play, and the lead is chopped down to 1 point. Southern Dragons 1-2-8. Mountain Lions 1-1-7, and good work by the captain to get that quick goal, get the quick reply, bring the Mountain Lions back in it, and poor work by Yap and Annabelle. No talking involved, and Annabelle had the easy mark and just was spoiled by his own teammate. Down the boundary.
The Dragons need to get a bit more work out of their midfielders. Paul Rawada with eight touches so far early in this first term has been a standout for them. He needs to have a few more teammates go with him.
And the ball goes up now. Wilkins with the tap out. Oh no, free kick paid. It's going to go to it's going to go to Dennis there. Michael Dennis for the Mountain Lions. He's won the free kick in the middle of the ground for holding the man. Kick is long, looking for Guff up the full line. Too short though. Falls in the hands of Doe. He plays on quickly and dragged down with the ball. Good tackle there by Goff. Good chase. Turn over to Jake Brown. He has it now on the wing. Send the ball long into the full line. Who's there? Kirkup's there. Oh, good strong mark in front. No, not paid. Comes back down to Laxton's handball was ineffective. Comes back out now to Kiev. And his kick on finds Doe. Doe dodges one, dodges two. Caught in the third one. Gives a quick handball off now to Nguyen sends the ball long up the wing, looking for Lou. Didn't quite reach him though, and it's gone over the boundary line for a throw. Right in front of the Southern Dragon.
Umpire throws the ball up. It'll be Wilkin going up against Annabelle. Wilkin over the back, taps it forward. Umpire's found a free kick too high over the shoulder. I can't read his name at the moment, but he's quickly switched play and brought out to his teammate in Jordan. Jordan points to where the mark was taken. From the back pocket, and that play is Atwood. Good running there through the centre of the ground, drives it long towards half-forward flank. Over the top of players head, out comes Stone, full of confidence, holding the ball. Umpire says play on. And the umpire says it's gone out of bounds. Half-forward flank, left half-forward flank for the Mountain Waverley Football Club, and the umpire will throw it in.
It's going to be boundary umpire James Ray to throw the ball up now. It's going to be Laxton up against Annabelle on the ruck. Laxton's a big unit himself. Talking about James Goff being big, but Laxton's a big unit himself. He wins a tap down. Goes straight over his head though to Yap. He couldn't quite take control of it though. Quick kick out of the pack. Finds big shots Gafiso. His handball off. Quick kick out of the pack. Down there by Constantino. He's not that great. Goes into the pocket and knocked over the boundary line by big James Goff, who just stares down his opponent Michael Stone. He's got a big job today to defend the big man Jack. Good looking throw by D'Amico, and it comes back out to a teammate Waverley player in top.
Kiev brings the ball back in. Nice looking kick out to the halfback flank. Players go up. Up went Annabelle. Ball's brought to ground. Small plays on the ground. Doe's brushed off the ball. Picked up then by Taunt. Taunt's handball on the ground. Paddled towards the forward line in the goal square. Hotspot at the back of the pack. Stone there. Goff's there. Also is Kiev, handballs it out. Kafiso, can he pick it up? Does so. Barnes is his way through the pack. Quick hands, and it's picked out in the full by his teammate in Kirkup. And Kirkup has kicked it out of bounds on the full, and the free kick will be taken by Kiev in the back pocket for the Southern Dragons. Scores at dead level, 1-2 apiece. Over to you, JC, on the boundary.
The Southern Dragons are a little bit careful here because the game has swung around here with the Mount Waverley Lions attacking more abruptly than what they are. I know they're against the wind, but it's very important that they keep up and match up everything.
Thanks for that, JC. As Kiev plays on, dodges Goff, sends the kick up forward. Good spoil down there by Brown. Brown to the Mount Lions. Comes down to Barnett, but his kick is long into the full line. Laxton's there, he goes up. Couldn't quite take it though. Good spoil at the back by Stone. And it's going to be picked up by Bentley, who couldn't quite keep control of it. Now it comes back down to Yap. He brings one tackle. Kick along the wing is good, not too great. Comes straight into the hands of Constantino for the Man Lions. He quick handballs on to Brown. Brown kicks into the center of the ground, finds Wilkin now. He plays on quickly. King is good, looking for Cafiso. Oh, man, caught him on the line after he took the mark. No 50-minute penalty played. No 50-minute penalty played. Good umpiring by Rod Johnson there. Wasn't intentional, and big short Cafiso is going to take the kick from just outside the 50, may even be on the line. And we know he's got a big booming kick, so he, with a little bit of help from the wind, he maybe put this one through. Big short Cafiso, of course, big raps on him. He's a very, very versatile player for the Mountain Lions. And he comes in now, sends the kick on its way. Not a bad looking kick. Will it come back? No, it won't.
Will he go out to the far side? He's going to kick the defensive side. Yes, he does. He goes out to the far side, hugs the boundary line. Looks like looking low kick. Great mark then by his teammate in Liao. Liao handball over top, finds his teammate in Doe. Doe kicks towards centre half forward. Good pick up, slips over the last minute with Sang. Handballs it out to his teammates, who's overrun by the Mount Waverley players. Defence under pressure here. They dive on the ball. Umpire lets it go. Comes in. He'll ball it over centre half forward. To the right of the half-forward flank for the Southern Dragons. They're attacking, and the defensive Mountain Lions are under pressure as Annabelle goes up against Wilkin. Tapped down by Wilkin to his teammate in Barnaby. Quick kick, but it finds Southern Dragons centre wing, and that player is Doe.
And it's going to be Doe on the outer wing, right in front of his bench to take the kick. Sends it long in the four line. Who's up there? Walls goes up. Good spot. Back by Wilkin. Ball comes down there now to Taunt. Taunt quick handle off to Jordan. And Jordan's left foot kick is not too bad. Looking to stand on the ground. Poor result though, come down to Kobayashi. His kick is smothered though by Barnepi, but it's in the safe hands now of Yap. He sends the ball forward. Who's there for the Dragons? Up was Zemlinski. He couldn't quite take a hold of it. Comes back down to Rueda. He's quickly tackled though. Now Tommy Clappers has got the ball. He swings around to his left foot. Pinpoint pass. It was good. Soon could take the mark. Rides the bump perfectly though. Picks the ball up. Quick tackle there by Remington. And back down to Sang rather. And his kick falls on the last side. Jordan tackled as he kicked it. Poor kick. Been marked down there by Rueda. And Jordan was absolutely cleaned up as he kicked the ball. Good work by the Southern Dragon four line to create the pressure. And Paul Rueda will line up for goal. About 30 metres out. About a 35 to 40 degree angle. And take a quick kick in and kick this wrong. No.
Browder comes in. Half-forward flank. Scoreboard side. Lines him up. 35 out. Ball's on the way. Good looking kick off the bird. And might just sneak in for a goal. It does. Browder's put the second one on the board for the Dragon. That's a beautiful kick by Browder. He allowed for the wind. 35 out. That's a fantastic shot for goal by Browder. He had a great game last week. Over to you, Ron, on the boundary line.
Yeah, spot on there, Ron. Jordan, way too slow to get rid of the ball down there. Ball is thrown back up now. Wilkin gets a tap down. Couldn't find his teammate in Barnepi. Yap's tackled though by that player in by Neppy, and the ball comes into the dispute. It's going to be a throw up in the middle towards the wing, closer to us here in the commentary box. We have a game here so far. It's fantastic. As it's going to be Laxton in the middle. He takes it up against Walls. Laxton wins a touchdown, but only comes to Rowena. Rowena bursts from the pack, sends it long. Oh, finds his teammate. Good strong mark down there by Sang. Oh no, sorry, Sarah Soom. And he'll line up for a goal directly in front, about 40 metres out. Of course, that wind will hold the ball up. How much it will, we don't know. But Sarah Soon, very, very important players. Kicked 35 goals in the regular season for the Dragons. And 40 if you include the finals. He was very good last week. Ball comes in now. Kick is to the left and only 3 for 1 behind. So the Dragons lead by... Ball to be brought back in now by Chris Filer. His kick is long. Who's up there? It's going to be going for Chris Jeffries. Oh, up the back. Taking the good strong mark down there was Andrew Liao. And no one really saying the mark on Liao. His kick is into the full line. Who's there? It's a poor kick and safely marked. And the last line defence by Jacob Atwood.
Atwood switches play, goes to the far side, finds his teammate Laxton. Laxton's short kick out to the halfback flank, handball over the top. The mountain lines are trying to make something out of nothing here. Wrapped up in the tackle, then was taunt. Great pick up by Annabelle. Annabelle kicks to the hot spot. Ken Kelly's ridden into the ground. Boys found a free kick.
Tackle.
And Wong will get a free kick right at the top of the square. It was too high. He read him into the ground. Umpire was in the right position then to call that, so I agree with that decision. For Wong, can he put the Dragons' third goal on the board? As he comes in to kick 10 metres out. Does so, should goal.
Made the umpire work a bit though.
The umpire moved to the left, it's a goal.
Throws the ball back up now. Laxton wins a tap down straight into the hands of his teammate down there in the bun epi. He couldn't get a quick, clear possession now. It comes down to Taunt. He's wrapped up in a tackle. And it's going to be brought in as Jason just steals the ball quickly and tries to run away with it. Not going to happen. It's going to be Luke Meyer to throw the ball back up now. It's going to be Laxton up against Walser. Third man up that time was Ben Stacey. He gets a quick punch on. No, very ineffective though. Comes down to Doe, who's been pinged for throwing the ball. It's going to be a free kick.
To the mountain lines.
It's going to be a free kick to the mountain lines. Tom Barnaby. I should get that one right. Tom Barnaby to take the free kick. He's going to provide a tug over forward. See Kirkup take the lead. Ball goes towards Goff though, and Stone leads in the race, and he couldn't quite take the mark. Comes down to Kobayashi. He couldn't take clear position. Now he does. Clears the ball out of the back line. Oh, looking for Ewan. He can take the mark. Comes back down to Stacey. Stacey, quick handball. Finds Barnaby. Kick long into the full line. Kirkup's there. Kirkup at the back. Couldn't quite take it though. Will he get a second effort? Comes back down to Jeffries. Jeffries handball off to his brother, whose kick is smothered quickly by Kobayashi. And ball comes back out now to Yap. Free kick. Hole in the man. It's going to go to the Southern Dragons, and that player is going to be it's going to be Ben Chen.
Ben Chen will take the free kick halfback flank for the Southern Dragons commentary side. Looks up the field, lifts his eyes, looking for teammates. Does so, comes, hugs the boundary line, finds a good lead, good mark, strong mark then by Andrew Liao, right on the boundary line. Centre wing commentary side. Liao looks up, looking for someone to lead. They do so. Short passes on here. Clappers in front. Ball's punched to the line. Clappers runs onto it. Fantastic. One bounce. Two bounces. Over the top. Finds his teammate. That teammate is Sam. Sam goes for goal. Goes for home and does so. Puts it straight through the goals. Great play by Clappers. Sensational play. Took the defenders on. Two bounces over the top. Found a teammate and sang. That's a very important goal for the Southern Dragons. They're now going to 4 goals, 3-27. Kicking against the slight breeze. It picks up and then it disappears. And Mount Waverley are 1 goal, 3-9. Over JC in the boundary line.
What a great part of play there by Clappers. He just absolutely really ran for his life there, and he's done a big job there to get that ball.
Umpire balls it up. Ruckman do battle. Up goes Laxton, gets the tap down. Umpire's found a free kick holding the man, and that free kick will go to, it looks like Newman. Centre ground, kicks, looks for the lead. Goff on the lead, goes up, and Goff, strong hands to it. Only got 2 hands to it. Ball comes to the ground, quick hand pass out to teammate. Jeffries finds his teammate on his own, right forward pocket, and that player is Matt Jeffries. He'll line up from approximately about 40 metres out. Slide angle, 40 metres out. Comes in. Can he put it through the big sticks? The big crowd behind the goals got their fingers crossed. The ball's on the wall. Looks like a magnificent kick off the boot.
Of course, Laxton in the ruck. He has it back down. No free kick's been paid. It's going to go to the Dragons for too many plays in the middle of the ground for the mountain line. So Ambol take the free kick. Quickly handballs off to Kobayashi, who's wrapped up. Breaks that tackle though. Good strong handball. couldn't find his teammate though. Comes down to Lou. His handball's ineffective. Comes down to Pazewski. He's slung off the ball. No free kick paid. Remington goes up for it. Couldn't quite take the ball. And it's in dispute now. And it's going to be called in for a ball up by umpire Lansdowne. And just good hard work down there by Remington to affect the spoil and the good tackle.
Laxton goes that big tap, he kicks hand to Lou. Lou then hugs the boundary line. Will it beat him over the line? At the back, third man up for the Mount Waverley was Newman. Ball's tapped down the ground. Wrapped up in tackle was Lou, was wrapped up in tackle. Umpires found a free kick.
Sorry, the ball.
Threw the ball up in the air. There was no handball there. It'll go to Brown. Centre back switches play, comes to the commentary side. Does so great kick to position. Mount Waverley got the numbers here. 3 players running onto the ball. And was outward. 1 bounce. Long kick towards the hot spot. Looking for Goff. Does so. Finds it. Strong hands. Great done. 20 metres out. In comes Goff. Big left foot kick. It's on its way. It looks great off the boot. The umpire does not move. It's another goal to Mount.
Important rugby contest today, and Laxton gets a tap down, trying to find his teammate down there in dance. Comes down to Constantino. His handball off to Jordan is good. Jordan bumped off it as he kicked it. Comes down to Goff. Good work by Stone to work to front position there. He runs onto it and tackled by Goff. Good chase by the big man. Comes down to Dennis. Dennis now takes on one, gets the handball away. I don't know if holding the ball play against Dennis and that. Took too many players on there and was penalised for it. Free kick is going to go to Andrew Doe for the Dragons down right in front of the Easter Club's rubbish removal sign down there on the half-forward flank. Doe now to take the kick. Sends it long up the ground looking for Zemlinski. Couldn't find him on that occasion. Ball comes down to Constantino. He couldn't get it down there either. Comes down now to Atwood. His handball to Jordan is good, but he dropped the beans. Comes back down there to Brown as the quarter time siren goes to signal the end of the first quarter.